Hey guys, welcome back to AF Farms for another tutorial video, and today we are taking a look at some base game harvesters. So we've got a selection of combine harvesters here representing different price points and functionality in the harvester market. So let's take a look at the harvesters in the shop menu. So we've got the Rostel Mash Nova 330, which is the cheapest in-game combine harvester. So you can see the specs there on the left: 175 horsepower, top speed of 20 k's an hour, and a 4,900 litre capacity. So this combine will do wheat, oats, barley, canola, sorghum, sunflower, soybeans, and corn. Now pretty much all the combines will harvest the same crops. Okay, so you can see the crop listing below there. So the only thing you need to consider is if you're going to do corn or sunflowers, is if you need a suitable header. Okay, so if you want to find which header fits the combine that you intend to purchase or the one that you have, hover over the harvester you're looking at, hit R3 for combinations, and then it'll tell you straight away here what goes with that configuration. So if we go down to the John Deere T5060, hit combinations, it gives us a range of equipment that we can use. So we'll just lease this header so we can get a look at it on the next harvester. So pretty straightforward. Basically they have two modes as well. So they'll have a transport mode, which is basically like this, and then they'll have an unfold. Generally they'll have to unfold when they get to a field to carry out work. So moving on to a bit of a mid-range harvester, so we've got the John Deere T560. So you can see a little bit bigger, obviously supports a bigger cutting head, and it supports a slightly larger sunflower corn cutting head here. So these are interchangeable. Obviously you can just back up, connect these, and you are good to go. So let's have a look at the specs on this one. So you can see, as opposed to the cheapest one, we've got a capacity of 4,900. This one bumps up to 10,000. So basically double the capacity of grain holding. It's got more horsepower, bigger fuel tank, and a slightly faster transport speed. So basically the only thing that really differs as you go up in price is the ability to hold more grain, the horsepower, and that is about it. So I have bigger fuel tank in this case, more powerful engine, and the ability to customize the wheels, that sort of thing, different tracked options. So if we look at the class on the end here, this is one of the bigger base game harvesters. So you can see the harvester head is about twice the width of the mid-range John Deere. So we'll just jump in here quickly. So it's in transport mode at the moment. Now what you will need for these larger headers potentially is a header trailer to transport the header. So some headers do have the ability to be towed, so I'll show you what that looks like just quickly. So if we come down to tools, up to headers, you can see we've got a range of headers here, and the ones that can be towed, so you can see here the Case 3162 Terraflex Draper 45 foot. It actually has a drawbar attachment on the front of it, so it can actually tow behind the harvester. So it says it's compatible with just the actual Flow 9250, but some harvesters will support towing, others will not. So you just need to be wary of that if you're going to go down that route of purchasing a larger header. So if you do need a header trailer, you can find these here, and they will tell you what size header they support. Okay, but generally you can get away with just driving with the header on. It just depends on your access points on the map and what you're playing on. Otherwise you will need to come up with a solution for the header transport. So if I just purchase the draper, because this is the one that I use and recommend, so we'll just lease that, hit OK. So there it is over there. So we'll drop this header and we'll see if we can connect with this harvester. So basically all you do, got to make sure you're in transport mode, which is what we are in here, and we will have a drawbar out the front there. We can connect to this hopefully. There we go. So now we don't need to worry about header transport on a separate trailer and vehicle. We can just tow this behind our harvester, and it eliminates the need for an additional piece of equipment, and also the ability to not have to double handle the equipment. And then all you do is come up behind it and attach and fold it up, and now you're ready to go, ready to harvest. So just to recap, key considerations are basically the capacity of the harvester, the horsepower, so if you're going up and down hilly terrain or you just want to be able to do the job a bit faster, and also cost. So as the capacity and the power increases, so does the cost. So just something to consider. It's a long-term investment potentially, but also you can pick up used vehicles in the used vehicle section, so always keep an eye out for that to get a reduction in price for harvesters and other equipment. So hope you found this video helpful. If you've got any questions, let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.